We back. Make sure you guys press the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button. And click that bell. Type done in the comment section after you do those things. Basically, today, I'm going to be going over things that we already know about the upcoming utility via Drip Network's Layer 2 contract. So, make sure you guys press that like button. If you are new, this might be some good information for you. I recommend you go to the Telegram. And I recommend you watch the AMAs from Bartertown Conglomerate, all right? With that being said, the price of drip is at 58 cents right now, which is pretty nice because it's been holding very consistently and increasing over time and holding steady. I recommend you guys subscribe to the drip price bot, the drip big buy bot, and the drip big deposit bot. Yes, there is a drip big deposit bot on Telegram. I'm gonna see if I can put the links, man, if I remember. But I really like that drip big deposit bot. I think it's new too. It's only like 200 people in there, because it shows when people deposit. So if you have all three, you can see if the price is increasing or decreasing. You can also see the total amount of players. I think we're pushing like 160,000. And you can also see when somebody deposits. So let's just say the guy who bought $50,000 worth of drip, 158 BNB worth of drip, we are able to see if he or she deposits any in the contract via the drip big deposit bot. So I found all those in the drip community Telegram, and make sure you pick the right one. If I don't remember to put it in the description, just remind me and I'll put in a description. So, and as you can see, somebody just bought right there. I almost thought we went to 59 cents. We reach it sometimes here and there. And of course we were at, I believe, 70 something cent last week. We had some sell-offs. A lot of people are buying, and what I'm seeing is they're putting some drip in the faucet and they're keeping some on the side. In their mind, that might be a savvy investment, and maybe it is. I don't know, because I probably would have just did multiple wallets or just put it all in one of my faucets, because we are still on our way to a max account. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to join the team, the link is in the description as well to join my team. We got about 7 guys up in there. You know what I'm saying? So this drip right here is the accumulation of 2 days worth of drip. I can spend this. This is $150 worth of drip. I can withdraw this right now and spend it. However, that's not going to be the case because we are in the pursuit of achieving our first max account. Now, I could have had one last year, even this year, last month, but I decided to save some funds to allocate towards the whatever future stuff I jump into. Because the price of drip, especially when it was 23 cents, that was a hard decision. I didn't do it. That was a real hard decision. Because when it started getting low, a lot of times we think like, whoa, let's see if it gets lower. And then you end up waiting. Let's see if it gets lower. It gets lower. And then next thing you know, it just don't get lower. And then you miss that opportunity. I'm pretty sure we have, if you didn't get in at 23 cents, because today is March 1st. And it's the beginning of a new chapter in drip, animal farm, and the whole drip ecosystem. Why? Because this is the month we are anticipating drip layer 2 and all of the crazy bullish utilities that come with it. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hydrate today, which will push us over 14,000, and we are already halfway there. So that's pretty cool. But we got about 70 days, so like 2 months and 10 days or something like that. So we should be maxed out like maybe May 10th or something. Somewhere around there. Because some DCA days might be over. Or you know what? No, the DCA days are not over because by default, we will be DCAing by participating in Drip Drop Draw, which is one of the major community built utilities that is also going to be on the official Drip Layer 2 contract. All right. So it's not going to be anything on the side that people are going to make them an excuse to be scared. It's going to be on the actual website. So if you don't know, Drip Drop Draw is a community created project on Layer 2 that has its raffle system, which operates similar to a lottery, even though we don't use that word. But every 4 hours, there's going to be several winners of jackpots, depending on what action you're taking. So, for example, we have a largest sacrifice jackpot. What does that entail? You have on the Layer 2 contract of Drip Drop Draw Faucet, because we have Drip Drop Draw Faucet, and we'll also have Drip Drop Draw Reservoir, which is to be is going to be announced in the future. With the Drip Drop Draw Faucet, as far as the biggest sacrifice, 50% goes into the pool to pay out the winner, and 50% is burned. That's for all deposits, but the largest sacrifice for that deposit is going to be, for one, paid out, for two, burned, and that's just one of the jackpots. Another jackpot will be the largest deposit in general. So you got the largest sacrifice, and you'll also have the largest deposit. And we're going to have about at least 6 of these, because if it's every 4 hours, we got 24 hours in a day. I'm thinking that's about 6. Correct me if I'm wrong out there. So that's going to be another one. So that's going to encourage people it's going to give you a lot of options to figure out what you want to do with your drip, your BNB, and your BUSD, because those 3 coins are what you're going to be able to participate in this project with. So for people with liquid drip, somebody might have 10,000 liquid drip, and they might say, you know what, let me just sacrifice 100 every day or whatever, and see if I can win that pool. With that, you can start another wallet. You can add it to the current one and just get max payout faster. You got options, you know what I'm saying? You have a lot of options to figure out what you want to do. And then for regular people, maybe somebody only wants to, spend 5 BUSD like myself, or 10 BUSD, or 100 BUSD. Those will act as purchasing tickets for the drawing, and every 4 hours somebody will be selected. And if you are not selected, 75% of each dollar will be deposited into your faucet. So what does that do? 75% is going into the faucet right off top if you don't win. 24% is going to pay out the jackpot winners. But out of that 24% that's paying out the jackpot winners, the winners of those jackpots, the winnings go into your faucet. So no matter what, 99% is going in the faucet. 75% go in if you don't win per dollar. 24% goes in to pay out the winners, and the winners are paid out via their faucet. And this is for the faucet side of the Drip Drop Draw. So that means 99% is going in the faucet no matter what. That's insanely bullish, because we already see that transactions that are happening now just based off of people getting ready for all this stuff. And it's holding up steady. Imagine if all these big guys that's participating, that guy who just spent 158 BNB, imagine if no matter what that went to the if that guy said, yeah, I'm a jump in via drip drop draw on layer 2, and the reason why I'm gonna do that is because if I lose, 75% of that still goes to my faucet. If I win, I get an exponential higher amount of drip that I can allocate towards another wallet or towards the current wallet and get paid 1% of that. It just really depends, because that guy could do both. He can come to layer 1, buy his drip, keep that on the side, then come to layer 2 and play around with drip drop draw. So we're basically going to have way more flexibility and options in the ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a few things when it comes to, drip layer 2. And one of the most bullish things that's coming out this month in March 2023. So make sure you guys hit that like button for that. Let's go ahead and throw something in here. Help. Okay, I thought something weird was going on. So let's do the max, what we got, and burn that. Now, the incredible thing is once drip drop draw comes out, I could just have sacrificed that and it will act as a burn. 50% of that will act as a burn no matter what. And the other 50% is allocated towards to pay out whatever winner, which more than likely is going to be the guy who does the largest, deposits between those whales that want to do the largest deposit. But us common folk and us smaller players still have the chance and the opportunity to win. Because if we think about people who play the lottery, which I do sometimes, I haven't played probably since last summer. But I'm not one of those guys who say, "Oh yeah, I'm not a gambling man. I don't do it." I actually will gamble depending on if I see, if I feel like it, pretty much. And MetaMask is still playing around, so let's see what's going on here. Hopefully this goes through, because I haven't had any issues today. But it's been an issue every freaking day. But basically, if you were to play, oh, so let me go back to another point. And I this is the closest thing I can give for this example. Did it go through already? I think it went through. My MetaMask is just stalling. Cause here's the receipt. Yeah, okay, I'm tripping. Hold on, let me take this off, bruh. I gotta press X. I don't know if anybody else is dealing with that, but it'll buffer or something weird. So just imagine if you buy a lottery ticket for $1 and if you lose 75% go to your bank account. The biggest difference is the security of deposit, with drip is paying you 1% a day instead of 0.005% a year. Or 0.01, you guys know what banks pay per year, not per day. So that's what makes this insanely bullish if you want to store your value on a platform instead of, keeping it in a traditional central bank or something like that. Of course, it's going to take some technical knowledge. You ain't going to be able to just go from depositing into Wells Fargo or Chase and just, you got to know how to mess around a MetaMask account or a Trust Wallet or whatever wallet you decide to use, or if you want to work directly through your Treasure or your Ledger, whatever, you have to take some, you might send some funds to the dark void. We've all done it when we first started. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take some technical knowledge. But if you are here, you are very, very, very living in the future, even amongst common folk. Because for my research, they're ramping up whoever you guys know who they is, on a central bank digital currency, CBDC, and they're saying it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure each and every person listening to this has somebody they know that says, "Oh, I ain't getting into that crypto." Well, guess what, man? You got about 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You ain't gonna have no choice. So get ready to get paid out. Your check listen, man. Your check, you're gonna be going to the bank, and you're gonna be dealing with whatever the digital currency is. That's just what it's gonna be. And the sad thing is we've already consented with that dealing with debit cards to a certain extent. That's just how these guys who run shit. That's how they do stuff. Oh, you thought you would? Hey, what you mean you ain't about to get into it? You already in it. No, I'm not. Are you sure? Man, so you're early, man, and I kind of wanted to jump into another token, but I'm not gonna do it. Another token that I'm invested in that I encourage you guys to look into. I'll save that for another video, but because I want to keep things as on topic as possible, which I have been doing. That's pretty much it. We also have Fiat on ramp and Fiat on off ramp. That's extremely bullish. I have a personal bias towards that in a positive way because I'm having issues. I don't know if you guys see the writing on the wall, but there's powers out there that's making it real difficult for you to move money around and transition early because they want you to transition when they say transition. They don't want you to do it ahead of time like what we're doing right now. So shouts out to Forex Shark for providing these amazing opportunities because with Fiat on ramp, from what I heard, things could change. We're going to be able to on ramp Fiat, convert it into whatever crypto or digital asset, and you won't require a KYC under the amount of 2,000 USD. So 2,000 USD and under, you won't have to KYC, and depending on what token you're using, a portion of that goes into the tax vault to support whatever token. So it could be drip, it could be animal farm dogs, it could be animal farm pigs. Those are the three that I know of. So that's going to add more utility to our tokens. These are all things coming out in March, this month. Early March, might I add. We're going to have Fiat cross-chain functionality. So that we're going to, on our decentralized exchange, people will be able to come over with their Avalanche as long as your token has liquidity based on where you're coming from. BNB, Avalanche, Ethereum, whatever that has liquidity for you to exchange. You'll be able to do that for one of our native tokens if you see fit. These type things are gonna make it easier for new people because they won't have to wrestle around with too many things and getting stuff lost in transaction. Makes things way more newbie friendly, which is extremely bullish. And I think there's going to be some tutorials on the web on layer 2 as well to walk people through. In addition to our marvelous content creators on YouTube, Twitter, wherever else guys are, Telegram. So it's going to be bullish, man. We've already maintaining some incredible price action, especially coming from 23 cents and holding up, not going back down to 23 cents. It's incredible in my opinion. And a lot of times I'm sitting around thinking about this stuff and I don't record myself at the moment because when I'm thinking about this stuff, it's just like, whoa, this has this upcoming utility and we haven't even gotten to scratchies, which is going to be nuts on top of what we already going to have. The auto battling game, which I'm excited for because I spend a few hours a day on video games. So me personally, that's something I'm going to enjoy, and that's something I'm going to allocate my drip to once we get to max count in about 2 months, a little over 2 months. I do want to transition to the animal farm via, I'm thinking the pig pen and the dog pound. But I'm also going to wait because I got a little bit more time. Unless I put fresh capital in, which I'm having some issues doing that because of the provider I'm using. Is going to have issues till like sometime this month, which is crypto.com. So I'm kind of waiting like, let me see what the Fiat on-ramp does because I'll just stop dealing with crypto.com. Or I won't deal with them as much. So once I see how that on-ramp works with our own ecosystem, I'd rather just us get the money instead of somebody else get the money outside of our community. Because this is a community-based project, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else out there like this. You don't got to deal with a rogue dev that's going to rug you. You don't got to wake up in the middle of the night figuring out if the website going to go down. I mean, that's incredible in itself. And then this man is putting so much work into the animal farm that I feel like I don't have no choice but to get in. He's putting a lot of energy into that. He has his own personal energy converted into currency and invested into Animal Farm. So I'm like, shoot, I got to be where the money is. So I'm definitely going to be, once the account gets maxed, creating new accounts, allocating funds to the Animal Farm, and seeing if it's beneficial for the auto battling game. That's going to be pretty much what my focus is. And of course, scratchies, because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? And I got a small little community I'm trying to grow. I'm debating on how much involved I want to get with that, because you guys, I can get more involved if I really want to. But that's going to be it, man. Let me know what you guys think about anything I said. If I said something crazy, if you're excited for what's to come, we are projecting dollar amounts of price increases. And it just really depends on when it comes out. If it comes out on the 10th, if it comes out on the 8th, if it comes out on the 6th, which I believe it might, we got X amount more days to see a potential price increase and gauge where the price of drip is going to be. If that price of drip goes crazy before, let's just say I max out my account and the price of drip is crazy, then that's where I'm going to be getting more pigs and dogs, just right then and there. Because it's beneficial to jump in drip now because of the price where it's at compared to the other tokens in the ecosystem, the other coins in the ecosystem. But it might be more beneficial later on to do something else like dogs, pigs, or maybe I might want to add to my blue chip, coins, and then put them into the pools and generate a yield from there. It just depends on where the price of drip really goes. The price of drip go crazy, maybe I might get some more Ethereum and then stake that on the Animal Farm, a single staking pool, and earn some dogs from that or whatever. Put those in the dog. We got a lot of options, and it's gonna be enough to the point where you won't need to do much in DeFi outside of this. Of course, me personally, I will, because I just like learning in this space. So if it's something that I feel like is dope, I might participate, but it's gonna be smaller amounts. I'm not doing 5K like I did all last year. I might put 500 in, 1,000 in, and see where it goes, just to participate. But the majority is gonna be my standalone stables, my blue chips, and what I'm doing pretty much in the ecosystem. And that's it, man. So let me know what you guys think about this. It's Icy. Most influential. Yeah, I said it. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm out.